There is one rule. Simple, quiet, but incredibly powerful. Never give up. It sounds ordinary, almost too ordinary. But the truth is, this is where most people fail. Not because they are not smart enough, not because they don't have opportunities, but because they stop too soon. At the beginning, everything feels exciting. You have energy, you have hope, you believe in what you're doing. But then reality shows up. Things don't go as planned. You make mistakes. People doubt you. Some even laugh at you. And slowly that excitement begins to fade. This is the moment that defines everything. Because in this moment, you have two choices. To walk away or to keep going. Most people walk away. They tell themselves, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should try something easier. But those are not truths. Those are just fears dressed as logic. The people who succeed, they feel the same fear. They face rejection. They experience failure again and again. But they understand something deeper. Failure is not the end. It is part of the path. Every mistake teaches something. Every setback builds strength. Every difficult moment shapes who you become. Think about it. If you stop now, you will never know how close you were. Many people quit right before things start to change, right before they improve, right before they grow, right before they succeed. Success is not a straight line. It's slow. It's uncomfortable. It's uncertain. And that's why most people never reach it, because they are not willing to stay when things get hard. But if you can do one thing differently, just one, stay. Stay when it's difficult. Stay when you feel tired. Stay when nothing seems to be working. Because every step you continue, even when it's small, is a step closer than yesterday. You don't need to be the best. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Quietly, patiently, consistently. And over time, those small steps become progress. That progress becomes confidence. And that confidence becomes success. So remember this. It's not about how fast you move. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up and refuse to quit. Because in the end, the people who win are simply the ones who didn't stop. Let me tell you a story before success. There was rejection. A young man full of hope kept trying to find a job. Again and again and again, he applied everywhere. And every time, the answer was the same, no. He was rejected from dozens of jobs, even simple ones that most people take for granted. At one point, a fast food restaurant came to his city. 24 people applied, 23 were accepted. He was the only one rejected. Just imagine that moment standing there, watching everyone else move forward while you're left behind. That kind of rejection is quiet, but it cuts deep. It makes you question everything. Am I not good enough? Is something wrong with me? Should I just give up? Most people would. Most people would take that as a sign to stop trying, but he didn't. He chose something different. He chose to continue, even when nothing was working. Even when nobody believed in him. Even when the world kept saying no, he kept going. Not loudly, not perfectly, but consistently. He started learning. He started failing again and again, but this time, he saw failure differently, not as an ending, but as feedback. Every rejection became a lesson. Every mistake became direction. Slowly, things began to change. Not overnight. Not all at once, but step by step. He built something small, then something bigger. And over time, that persistence turned into something extraordinary. That young man was Jack Ma, a man who was once rejected by almost everyone, but refused to reject himself. Today, the world knows his name. But what people don't see is the years of doubt, failure, and silent persistence behind it. And that's the part that matters most. Because his success wasn't luck. It wasn't talent alone. It was the decision to never give up. So when you feel like stopping, when everything seems against you, remember this story, because success doesn't belong to the smartest. It doesn't belong to the fastest. It belongs to the ones who stay. When leaving would be easier, and maybe, just maybe, that person is you. So what is the real message behind all of this? It's simple, but it's not easy. Success is not about being the smartest person in the room. It's not about having the perfect plan. And it's definitely not about never failing. Success is about endurance. It's about how long you can hold on when everything inside you is telling you to stop. Because there will be days when you feel tired for no clear reason. Days when nothing works, days when you start comparing yourself to others and feel like you're falling behind. In those moments, your mind will try to protect you. It will say, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe you should quit while you can. Maybe you're not meant for this, but listen carefully. Those thoughts are not the truth. They are just reactions to discomfort. And growth always feels uncomfortable. The truth is, every step forward you take, even the smallest one, matters. Even when no one sees it. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, because progress is often invisible until one day it isn't. And suddenly, all the effort, all the patience, all the quiet persistence, it shows not as luck, but as the result of not giving up. So if you remember one thing from this, let it be this. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to move fast. You just have to keep moving. Stay steady, stay patient. Stay committed, even when it's hard, because success doesn't come from what you do once. It comes from what you refuse to stop doing. And in the end, the only way you truly fail is if you decide to quit. So now this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now, because everything you've just heard means nothing if you don't take action. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start and refuse to stop. Think about your dream, the one you've been delaying, the one you've been doubting, the one you almost gave up on. Go back to it, give it one more try, one more step, one more effort, because that one more might be the one that changes everything. And if this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who is struggling right now. And if you're serious about changing your life, make a decision today. I will not give up, say it, mean it, live it, and come back stronger. Every single day. I'll see you in the next video. And before you go, remember this. Success is not something far away. It's not reserved for a special few. It's built quietly in the moments no one sees. In the days you feel like quitting, but choose to continue. In the nights you doubt yourself, but still move forward. That is where your future is being created. So no matter where you are right now, no matter how slow it feels, you are closer than you think. Keep going, keep belief in yourself. Keep choosing not to quit, because one day you will look back at this moment, this small decision to continue, and realize this was the moment everything changed. Stay strong, stay focused. And I'll see you at the top.